Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how we can put an effect into a cue, how we can actually play back an effect. Now, I had gone ahead and pre-described some of that. Let's go in and look in our Effects tab, right? So let's go here and Effects. And so when you hit Effects to edit your effects, it's also going to give you the list of effects that you have already recorded, right? And so Effects, page down, there you go. Right, the effects 900 through the end of the list, which is like 918. Those are pre-recorded effects that are given to you by ETC, and we'll get to them once we get into moving lights, right? So the effects that we have recorded are effects 1 and effect 11. Effect 11 is the one that I made that is that ripple. And that random one, and then effect 1 is the very first one that I showed you. So that so to put an effect into a cue, let's go back to what our home display is, right? And that should be here, right? So we have our visualizer, and we're not running a cue right now. And I'm going to go into this tab and just scroll down a little bit. And what I'm going to say is channel 21 through 24, and then I'm just going to give it the effect number. So effect number 1, enter, right? So they're playing that effect number 1, and you can see that it has effect number 1 underneath of it, and then it's showing the values that each channel is running. So now we simply record the cue. So record cue 21. Enter, and it's moved me into Q21, and it's playing that effect. Now in the next cue, Q22, I'm going to want them to stop. So if I just say 21 through 24, effect, enter. By saying effect, enter with no number, you can see that it's put a stop command for that effect. Now record Q22, enter, right? And so now if we go back, control back, right? I'm running the effect, and I stand by for my next cue, and I go cue, and that effect then fades out, right? With the cue time. So select the channel numbers and say effect and whatever effect you want. So here, let's do it again. How about 21 through 24, right? Alt command effect, right? And that's going to be, how about effect 11 this time? Enter, right? And so this is my effect 11. Okay, and now let's record Q23. Enter, right? And command back. I go back a cue, and I hit go, and they run. And now channels 21 through 24. Command effect. Nope. Alt E effect. Enter stops the effect, and now record Q24. Right? So that's how you put an effect into a cue.